your help is important.
Hello, everybody. I hope you're hearing me. This is Terry, and this is a Friday edition of An Orchid a Day. And like every Friday, we are looking for fragrance, flowers, and then fragrance. And we are back here in the carriage house. There are no flowers at the greenhouse, so we're at the carriage house, and we're going to go over and look at the tree where I have several orchids hanging, particularly my very big, gigantic Cattleya forbesii, which is in flower. Got a few flowers on it. Nice form, nice striations, and I'm smelling, and there's some cream, hint of cream, but that's about it. Very faint, very, very faint. Let me try this other flower, which is a little bit beat up, but pretty nonetheless, and is a bit more mature. So let's smell this one. Same hint of sort of cream. When I say cream, I mean like sort of a custardy vanilla. That's what I would say. But very, very faint. And let's see, there's nothing else over here except for developing spike on this Aeranthes Elisei. So let's keep it moving over this way to look at more orchids that are in flower. Woohoo! Okay, so there's not much over here, but let's get to what there is. And I'm just gonna stand that up. And I brought things out into the light, as you can see. And here we are over this way, sort of browsing through the racks just to see if there's been any developments, anything that I did not notice, which often happens, as you know. Checking on spikes that are currently growing and looking all around plants that could possibly be doing something to make sure I don't miss anything. That is my pet peeve. And also I'm doing a little bit of inspecting for bugs, as you always do, mind your poo. But looking for flowers is my focus. And here we are at a rare oncidium type, but I've always loved this coloration on this one, Odontiana Pacific. And you saw the name. And they're very pretty. I do love that contrast, almost pastel-y. And this one for sure is pastel-y. And a big Cattleya type. This is my Cattleya Penny and Amazing. And let's give it a smell. Well, I am not smelling anything, but there's the tag. Let me smell it again. Wow. Okay, nothing on that one, unfortunately. But there is a scent normally. But as with all plants, they are at different times of the day. Usually that corresponds with their pollinators. And I'm still browsing, looking for flowers. I don't know why I'm looking through here again, but I always do just to double check. And down and around here. And over here is a spent Dendrobium hibiki, so we will not waste our nose. There is Dendrobium gyrac firehorn. Let's smell that. And it is slightly something, but it's very faint. I can't discern it, but I just wanted to show that. And over here, developing really nicely, is my Baptia grape wax, Cattleya Baptia grape wax, which is a cross. It's a, I believe it's Cutata crossed with Bredrens. So it's a primary hybrid. And it is fragrant. So stay tuned for that. And let's see what else is going on over this way. Not much. But that beautiful jar right back there. Oh, and this was my Miss Mahler that blue bud blasted. Hate when that happens, but it does. And just kind of looking around here. Oh, here's my Aeranthes ramosa. And I'm going to take it down and give it a smell just to show her off. Him, it is not a pronoun. It's just a plant. Okay. So, yeah, there's just buds here that are continuing to put out on that Epi Edie Lick Run. And those buds are still developing on that dendrobium down there, that Laturia. And so I'm finally making my way out here, looking for blooms. Checking out the rack here, front and back. The progress of the Phalaenopsis, Cattleyas, the bulbophyllums here. Checking them out closely, just in case something happened overnight that I'm not aware of. So, nothing appeared to be any flowers out here, just a flower bud. And yeah, lots happening, but flower spikes are more abundant than flowers. So anyway, no point in lollygagging over here. Let's head on back to the porch where we can look for more flowers and fragrance. Stay with me, folks. This is where it gets interesting, if it hasn't been so far. But I'm sure you will agree it has been so far. So let's make our way up to the porch where there are lots of plants, more orchids, Phalaenopsis and otherwise, Cattleyas, we will see. And first up, but not the least of which, is a very fragrant, and it's Phalaenopsis Sogo something crossed with something, and I'll put the name up here because I don't know what it is, and it's got a tag, but it doesn't have a tag, but I'll put it on, and it has that beautiful pink, silver foliage. Look at that, it's beautiful, with the spots. So, let's smell this plant. Oh, it is so powerful. And I just can't see anything else coming close to that. It is powerfully fragrant. Okay, but next up is a strong contender. It should give this other plant a run for its money. I think it was last week's champion, KS. Oh. And you know, it has turned down its fragrance this week. This one down here, let's smell it. Let me focus on it first, because I am getting a little menthol mint. That is my Phalaenopsis KS Happy Eagle crossed with Phalaenopsis Cornu cervi 628. A little bit of menthol in there, but not in the range or the competition as far as what's going on so far. But a very faint menthol. But that right there is going on more powerfully and more sweetly. So it's more pleasant. It's the leader right now. And I'm still looking for flowers. Okay, folks, and we're still looking on my for flowers tree with fragrance. But flowers first. And here's one right here. This is a favorite of mine. Phalaenopsis long treer. This is one of the most fragrantest. And look at her, him, it is a beauty. Let me smell it right now. I'm not getting anything, but anyway, it should be fragrant at some point. It's just opened. These next few flowers that I am showing have really just opened their buds over the last 24 hours. So there probably isn't much fragrance coming out yet. And here's another, which is Phalaenopsis. If I can get the tag out. There we go. Phalaenopsis Mirohume times, and I will just show you the flower. If I can get it, this is going to be a difficult one to film and get in focus because it's got so much delicate detail on the flower. Look at that, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So let's try again, and I am going to smell it while I'm trying to get it in focus because I'm just spending too much time on this. And I'm not smelling anything. Nothing. But it's so pretty. Look at that, it's pretty. It's very waxy. Very, very waxy. Lots of substance. Now, nothing there. And down here we have another with two flowers. Not smelling much of anything, but here's the tag. And it says Phalaenopsis Chingma something. And the other one says Chingma Violette. Okay. I don't know what the violette is, but it's pretty fragrantless right now. I guess that is a touch of my scent. But let's move on. I'm spending too much time. Nope, no scent. Okay. Where else? Oh, right in front of me is a past champ of most fragrantest orchid, is a bellina. It's a special variety of a bellina. And it's a fragrantest bellina right now. So let's go on. That's number one right now. So we have a few more, and let's browse this table. And that's not going to have fragrance. Nope. So we'll keep going, and I'm led right over to here. This spotted thing, which is Patnara Hoku Chim. Super spots. And it does have super spots. Let's smell it just for the heck of it. And there's nothing but pretty spots there. Okay? And using my Paviopedilums, some other things on the cart, and a few Phalaenopsis around. Over this way is my Bulbophyllums, and a couple of paths are in there, spread around there. Over this way are some paths. There's a few flowers, buds developing on that Bulbophyllum, and then there's that path Primulinum, which is not fragrant. So that's about it. And yeah, the Bulbo or Nithoglossum, no, that's Carunculatum. Big Ben has pooped out. Well, not pooped out, but it's just in between flowers. They are sequential, but none today. So, folks, very easy choice to make. As I browse around the porch and go ahead and give it a round of applause for this orchid right here, which is a beauty. And this is the best fragrance orchid I've describing. Pretty, pretty, beautiful, intensely wafting fragrance. Very sweet, sugary, intensely lush fragrance and beautiful flower. Those stripings and striations and that delicate edge of white and that dark fuchsia around the lip.